What up, y'all? It's Mr. Downtown Ray Melo. You're listening to the Entertainment Report on iHeartRadio, live from Dubai for Thursday, November 9th, 2017, delivering some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo. That's RAYMELO. On Twitter at The Enter Report or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to the show anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Tom Hanks and Meryl Streep starred in the first trailer for the upcoming political thriller The Post from director Steven Spielberg. The clip released Tuesday features Streep and Hanks teaming up at the Washington Post as they fight to expose a government cover-up regarding the U.S. government's involvement in Vietnam. Hanks mentions to Streep, who runs the newspaper, "The way they lied, those days have to be over. What will happen if we don't publish? We will lose. The country will lose." The synopsis reads, Steven Spielberg directs Meryl Streep and Tom Hanks in The Post, a thrilling drama about the unlikely partnership between the Washington Post's Katharine Graham, played by Streep, the first female publisher of an American newspaper, and editor Ben Bradley, played by Hanks, as they catch up with the New York Times to expose a massive cover-up of government secrets that span 3 decades and 4 U.S. presidents. It continues by saying the two must overcome their differences as they risk their careers and their very freedom to help bring long-buried truths to life. The Post, which arrives on December 22nd, also stars Alison Brie, Carrie Coon, David Cross, Bruce Greenwood, Tracy Letts, Bob Odenkirk, Sarah Paulson, Jesse Plemons, Matthew Reyes, Michael Sturenbarg, Bradley Whitford, and Zach Woods. Chris Hemsworth shared on social media Tuesday a photo of himself on the set of Thor Ragnarok alongside one of his twin sons. The image features the actor in costume as the God of Thunder, holding hands with his son, who is also sporting long hair and a cape like his father. Hemsworth captioned the photo, "The Passing of the Torch, #Thor Ragnarok." Hemsworth shares 3-year-old twins sons, Sasha and Tristan, with wife Elsa Pataki, along with 5-year-old daughter India Rose. The couple tied the knot in December 2010. Hemsworth last made headlines for sharing images of his twin boys in March as Sasha and Tristan were seen holding hands together. Sex and the City stars Sarah Jessica Parker and Cynthia Nixon reunited in New York this week. Parker and Nixon attended the screening of the Amazon pilot Love You More on Sunday following tensions with co-star Kim Cattrall over Sex and the City 3. Love You More is created by Michael Patrick King, who executive produced the Sex and the City series and wrote, directed, and produced both films. Nixon shared a photo with Parker, King, and Love You More star Bridget Everett on Monday. The actress gushed on Instagram. Last night I attended the screening of #Michael Patrick King and Bridget Everett's new Amazon pilot, Love You More, and I couldn't have loved it any more. She also lauded its perfection, exactly the show we need now. Funny, sexy, outrageous, painful, and real, with the occasional musical number thrown in. Parker and Nixon played Carrie Bradshaw and Miranda Hobbs throughout Sex and the City's 6-season run on HBO and reprised their roles in the 2008 movie Sex and the City and its sequel in 2010. Cattrall, who portrayed Samantha Jones, took issue with Parker and the media after turning down the third film. The 61-year-old actress said on Piers Morgan's Live Stories in October, "Last December I got a phone call and it was concerning that, and the answer was simply thank you but no." She also added, "Now to get to any kind of negative press that I'm demanding or a diva, this is really where I take the task to the people from Sex and the City, and specifically Sarah Jessica Parker, is that I think she could have been nicer." Netflix is set to publish its first comic book, The Magic Order, from famed writer Mark Millar. The Magic Order, illustrated by Marvel Comics artist Olivier Coipel, who illustrated Thor, The Avengers, and The Amazing Spider-Man, will be a 6-issue series that debuts in the spring 2018. It will be sold through comic book stores, retail outlets, and online. The synopsis reads, Magic meets the mob in the Magic Order, as 5 families of magicians, sworn to protect our world from generations, must battle an enemy who's picking them off one by one. It continues by saying, by day, they live among us as our neighbors, friends, and co-workers, but by at night, they are the sorcerers, magicians, and wizards that protect us from the forces of darkness, unless the darkness gets them first. Millar said in a statement about the comic book, we want to make a splash with our first book for Netflix, and this is it. I love dark fantasy, and there's an enormous gap in the market for something like this. Netflix hiring Olivier has also made me the happiest guy alive. I've been after him for almost 10 years, so to finally have our names in the same book is an absolute honor. The comic book is the first project born from Netflix's acquisition of Millard's publishing imprint Millard World in August. The move was made in order to develop new content for the streaming service based on Millard World's properties. The company in Millard is known for publishing hit series such as Wanted, Kick-Ass, Kingsman: The Secret Service, Nemesis, and Superior, among others. It remains unknown if Netflix plans to adapt the Magic Order into a television series or film for their video streaming service. Millard is also known for his work on Marvel comic books that include Old Man Logan, Civil War, and The Ultimates. All of Kevin Spacey's scenes in the upcoming All the Money in the World will be reshot with Christopher Plummer, producers announced Wednesday. The film is scheduled for a December 22nd release, giving the film producers less than 2 months to redo all of Spacey's scenes. But Spacey only worked on the film for about 10 days, and many of his scenes are alone, so producers believe they can complete the task in time, Variety reported. The film also stars Mark Wahlberg and Michelle Williams, who will be involved in the reshoots. According to Deadline, which first reported the story, the decision to replace Spacey was a unanimous decision by the film's cast, crew, and Sony Pictures after recent sexual abuse allegations have dogged the Oscar-winning actor. Spacey played American industrialist J. Paul Getty in All the Money in the World, which centers on the true story of when the billionaire's grandson was kidnapped and held for a $17 million ransom, which he refused to pay. Actress Christina Cohen says Gossip Girl star Ed Westwick raped her in 2014. The allegation is now being investigated by the Los Angeles Police Department. Cohen filed a police report Tuesday at the LAPD's Hollywood Division, with the filing obtained by Deadline stating that suspect forced victim to have sexual intercourse inside his residence 3 years ago. The report came after Cohen shared on Facebook Monday her story noting that she met Westwick while dating a producer who was friends with the actor. Cohen says during an awkward evening at Westwick's house, the now 30-year-old woke her up and proceeded to rape her after she went to sleep in a guest bedroom. Cohen wrote, "I was woken up abruptly by Ed on top of me, his fingers entering my body. I told him to stop, but he was strong. I fought him off as hard as I could, but he grabbed my face in his hands, shaking me, telling me he wanted to F me. I was paralyzed, terrified. I couldn't speak. I could no longer move. He held me down and raped me." She also added, "The producers put the blame on me, telling me I was an active participant, telling me that I can't say anything because Ed will have people come after me, destroy me, and that I could forget about an acting career, saying there's no way I can go around saying Ed raped me and that I don't want to be that girl, and for the longest time, I believed him. I didn't want it to be that girl." She continued about her boyfriend's reaction at the time, later identified as Kane Harley, and why she never spoke out before. Westwick denied the allegations on Twitter Tuesday, saying that he has never met Cohen before. "I do not know this woman. I have never forced myself in any manner or on any woman. I certainly have never committed rape." Kristen Bell delighted fans Tuesday by lip-syncing to Frozen co-star Idina Menzel. The 37-year-old actress who voiced Princess Anna in the 2013 movie shared a video of herself performing to Let It Go as Menzel actually sang the song in the background. The clip begins with a close-up of Bell lip-singing to the hit theme song. The camera pans to show Menzel, who starts laughing mid-rehearsal when she sees her co-star recording the video. Bell captioned the post, "Sisters, I love you," at Idina Menzel. Just Jared reported Bell and Menzel, who voiced Anna's sister Queen Elsa, reunited to attend the Walt Disney Family Museum 2017 fundraising gala. The pair performed songs from Frozen at the event, including Let It Go and For the First Time in Forever. Bell and Menzel will reprise Anna and Elsa in the sequel Frozen 2, which is opening in theaters on November 2019. Bell said in October that she indulged one of her daughters by dressing as Elsa, not Anna, for Halloween. The actress wrote, "When your daughter demands you both be Elsa for Halloween, you grin and forking bear it. #Halloween." Married at First Sight couple Jamie Otis and Doug Hedner have landed their own spin-off. The television personalities and their daughter, 2-month-old Henley Grace,